Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1411 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I supersize and grow businesses online, transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business, and then back and forth, help people start and grow and supersize their businesses. Helping somebody start a brand new business. Person's been in business before, but they're starting in a brand new industry, brand new business, brand new everything. And we are documenting that journey. I think we're going to document. I think we're going to record it. I have mixed feelings about it, but I'd rather record it and not use it than not record it and not have the information. Because I think it's valuable information for other people to realize that some of the things you have to do to start a business and really get the foundation built are mundane and boring, but they have to be done. And you cannot do them, but then at some point you're going to come back and you're going to put and build those foundational steps. And you might lose time and energy. You might lose a lot of money because you didn't put them in place in the first place. So that's one thing that we're working on at the end of this year. Over the next 3 weeks, we will we'll absolutely definitely have that whole business up and running and have made money in it. So today, walk on thin ice was our idiom for supersize your business. And I totally forgot to share the origin of it. I have it, I researched it, but I just forgot to talk about it because sometimes I forget to review my notes before I start talking, and that means I go off on tangents and I don't always cover what I'm going to cover. But it's a Ralph Waldo Emerson is where it was first written and shared. So I feel bad when I forget to share that because I think that is something people can relate to if they know when and where it's from. So walking on thin ice, I was telling a story about my grandma because she fell through the ice when she was young. And then how do you apply this to supersizing and growing your business? Well, one of the keys to walking on thin ice, and I didn't share this either, is spreading out your weight or going very quickly, speed, so that you can get over the thin ice quickly. So there's a couple of ways that you can deal with thin ice. You can prepare, stay off the thin ice, not have to walk on it at all. You can go quickly over it, or you can spread out your weight and your risk and lower your chance of falling through the ice. So that was our idiom for supersize your business today. We're doing winter, Christmas, end of the year idioms for the month of December with my little reindeer bear that my sister gave me. Every year she gives me the Godiva bear, and this year he is dressed as a reindeer. So he's got a little Christmas scarf and a bag of chocolates, but I'm sure will be delicious, but I'm saving them for Christmas. Our annual challenge today, and we're nearing the end. I always get a little sad as we get toward the end of our annual challenge, but I've already got an idea for what I want to do next year. So a couple things I need to do in order to make sure that happens, which I should make myself a note to do that today, but I will. We won't be using these little journal books. We'll be using something different and doing something very different next year. It'll be a little more required than just reading a quote and thinking about it or doing a little activity or a target every single day. It's going to be a little more in depth. It's our 5th year, so I think we can step it up a notch and do something more than just warming up my voice with it every day. So we'll do that. It's going to be different. It's going to be fun, but you're going to want to commit to doing a little thing every day to have a huge impact on your life. And we'll talk about that a little more down the road. But today it was about drinking deeply, and it's supposed to be drinking deeply from the well of knowledge, not drinking cocktails deeply, but it was talking about a little learning can be dangerous. So, go ahead, dive in, learn a lot about something that you're interested in or curious about. Our Get Up and Go challenge today, we introduced and shared the SOAP framework, which is the basis of the entire Get Up and Go challenge. I found this soap at my friend's spa, and it's called Soapy Sisters Relax. And so I actually wrote backwards soap on there for the SOAP framework this time through. And we just talked about what is the framework, and that, frameworks and processes, pretty much anything we want can be broken down into a 4 or 5 step process, sometimes 6 if you want to get complicated. If you're some gurus, you can make it a 30 or 100 step process. But for the most part, everything can be simplified to a few steps, a handful of steps that we repeat over and over again to make our life work, right? So we shared the SOAP framework. You can watch that and join us for free on the Get Up and Go challenge page. It's a Facebook page, or there is a private group, a Facebook group by the same name, Get Up and Go Challenge, where all of the previous challenges are housed. That's where they all are. So you can go back and you can listen to any of the previous 9 challenges or this 10th challenge in guides. So they're all organized in order. So you can just go in and listen to them, and they're easy to find. Or you can search if there's a special topic or idea or question you have. You can go in there and you can search that. And it's got, let's see, 10 times 30. It's got at least 300 some videos in there. Plus, I did at least 4 different 30-day or so interim things when I wasn't doing the challenge over the last 2 years since COVID started. In between, I would do things like No Nonsense November. In November of 2020, I covered a tool a day. In this last November, I just covered a huge life lesson learned, something I'd want to pass on to my granddaughters if I was able to pass on some wisdom and only 30 pieces of wisdom. I wish I would have asked myself that question at the beginning, but I didn't ask it till the end. What would be those 30 pieces of information I would share? I just randomly woke up and picked a life lesson every morning and just talked about that. But if I do it again, I will ask myself the question at the beginning of the month, what are the 30 biggest lessons I want to share? And that's what I would share in the 30 lessons. Probably covered many of them, 80-20 rule. I seem to live by that. But it doesn't mean I got all of the ones that I would want to share. That's it. That's all I've got today. I'm running very, very late. It's Christmas, it's holidays, it's a season of mixing up our schedules, and so I am not immune to that. Go out, make it an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.